Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. For the first time, I am conducting one session after another session after a tea break. According to my understanding, no human mind can concentrate and focus for more than 75 minutes in a row. Afterwards, it starts running here and there. What they have prepared for dinner? Why they didn't make something like, chaat bhel puri? Anyway, see, when we are living according to the principle of Gita, what we saw just now, the technique is very simple. The technique is play the game of life for the sake of the game, not for winning, not for losing. That is the principle. And this principle is, life is nothing but a time pass. If you take this as a principle, you will never have any problem. How it is? When Bhagavan says to Arjun, Sukha-dukhe same krutva labha labho jaya jayo, tato yuddhaya yujjasva naivam papam avapsasi. When we interact with the world, two options are there. One, either we win or we are defeated in anything. When we win, we gain. When we are defeated, we lose. When we win and we gain, we are happy. When we lose and when we are defeated, we are miserable. So see there, step by step. If we win, we gain, we are happy. If we are defeated, we lose, we are unhappy. Now the technique is Sukha dukhe same krutva labha labho jaya jayo. Keeping this equanimity as a foundation of your life, when you live, naivam papam avapsasi, you shall not incur sins. Now the question is, one by one we will try to understand, what is the sin? See? There are so many things which are told about sin. So sin is, if you don't respect the elders, it is a sin. If you don't go to the temple, it is a sin. If you eat a non-vegetarian, it is a sin. If you are, thinking bad, it is a sin. And ultimately, we become so much sinful that we start living continuously under a pressure of sinful existence. See friends, when we understand the meaning of sin, then only we can go beyond the sin. When we understand the principle of time, then alone we can go beyond the limitations of time. In the same manner, then Bhagavan says, Naivam papam avapsasi. So what is the papa? See? In the third chapter, Arjuna had asked a question to Bhagavan Krishna. After he heard the whole thesis of karma, how to do karma in life, which will lead to karma yoga, Bhagavan has explained everything. Then Arjuna asked a question. Atakena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaha anichannapi varshneya baladivanyojitaha. He Varshneya, he Vrishnikulotpanna, he Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Atakena prayuktaha ayam purushaha papam charati. Under whose compulsion and under whose command, although anichannapi, although not wanting, why one goes the wrong way? Is the question. See, we all know what is right and what is wrong. Which father doesn't know what is his duty? Which son doesn't know what is his duty? Which teacher doesn't know what is his duty? Which student doesn't know? Everybody knows. So as regards our duties are concerned, all of us are wise enough. See, there is no problem. And yet, we go the wrong way. Why we commit sins? Papam charti purusha. So what is the sin therefore? The sin is, if you are a pita, pita means father. If you are a pita, you know your duty. But when you pita, then you forget your duty and then you start behaving the wrong way. See. So what is that which intoxicates us and we go the wrong way? The teacher gives answer. Kama eshaha, krodha eshaha, rajo guna samudbhavaha, maha ashanaha, maha papma, vidyena vihavarinam. It is the virus called as desire, kam, alias krodha, the anger. See the word krodha, anger, if you analyze it in Sanskrit language, it means krodha means kam runadhi iti krodaha. That which does not allow the happiness to express. That is what is called as anger. Angry person can never be angry. And a happy person can never be angry. So, whenever there is desire, when we are possessed by the desire, then we forget all the sense of proportion. See, all the corruption that goes throughout the world is only because we want more, more, more. And there is no end to that. Kama esha. And when the kama, the desire we try to fulfill, it can never happen. Because maha ashana, desire is that which has got unsatiating hunger. Ashana means hunger. Right from childhood, be very attentive. Right from childhood, if we have to write our autobiography till date, only one line is enough to write. And that one line is, we have been fulfilling our desires till date. But have we discovered fulfillment in life? So the struggle to fulfill the desires with a hope, it will give us fulfillment in life. This foolishness is called as sin. We are all essentially seeking fulfillment in life. Alas, we don't know. We are only fulfilling our desires. And we have not learned from our own desire fulfillment. You must have been going through this experience. These days the children are digital children, you know. Digital children, digital parents. Scolding is also digital. Do you know how a IT mother scolds her IT child? The IT mother was scolding the IT child. You don't listen to me. I have given you birth. You are not downloaded. See, digital idea. Because today everything is downloaded, including children. So we have been giving so many games to our children. They see something in TV, I want that game. They will come to the market, we buy the game for them. When you come home, they are sitting backside and by the time they come home, that game is outdated. Then the second one, the third one. And in this manner, how many things we have collected in our life? And how the things have come in our house? Only because of the desire. In one South Indian house I went somewhere in India, and they have got in their bathrooms either chandan or vibhuti, depending upon what brand they are. Whether they are Ayyars or Iyengas, depending upon that, these are different brands. So, after the bath is over, they will be putting the chandan or they will be putting the vibhuti and come out, so they are fresh. Maybe they are taken bath or not, who can challenge it? One day, this man, I went to their house. He came from the bathroom and started shouting at the wife, "Where the vibhuti has gone? You people always do like this thing." I said, "Look here, don't get angry. You want vibhuti, I'll give you." There was one statue of Krishna standing there. I put my finger on his forehead and there was sufficient vibhuti which has come on my finger. Then I said, "Put here." When that object was not purchased, there was a chaos in the house. You don't have aesthetic sense. You don't have the appreciation for the beauty. You collect the things. Once they are hanging there, nobody touches them. This is how we go on fulfilling our desires, but we never observe, is this really giving us fulfillment? The day we become aware of this fact, that fulfilling desires is not equal to fulfillment in life, automatically the pressure of desire will be going away from our life. See? And when the anger takes possession of us, Mahapapma, see, anger can initiate us into any degree of sin. We can do anything under the spell of anger. One person got very angry with the child and gave him one very hard. And after the started regretting, "Oh God, I didn't know I hit him so hard, his head is separated from the body. I don't know what to do now." It is too late. Therefore, whenever we are under the spell of desire and anger and not under the guidance of wisdom, that lifestyle is called as a sinful lifestyle. See, friends. So, when we are living our life, are we struggling for something? Or we are living our life just for the time pass? I'll give the example of time pass. See how beautiful it is. If we pick it up in the right spirit. Once I was in somebody's house and I go to people's house only for taking food. This is for your information. So somebody's house I went for taking food and there was some time, still 15-20 minutes. So I said, "Mama, I am very hungry. Whenever I go to anybody's house, first of all I go to the kitchen and see what is purchased from the market and what is cooked there. Because if it is from the market, it is guaranteed it has to be good. If it is cooked at home, then you have to say it is good. Because if you don't say it is good, you will not get the food. Market food has to be good, or else it can't be sold. These are all technical things. So I went to their house. Swami, another 15-20 minutes. I said, "Okay, never mind." And I was just sitting and relaxing. So their son, about 6 years or so, he came. "Swami, should we play carom?" I said, "I don't know, man." He said, "No, I'll teach you." I said, "Okay." I sat down. And now that boy was so expert, he used to take one after another. Then I said, "Do you think I am in Kacha Guru Ka Chela? I will show you." So when I hit here, it will go there. It will never go right place. Then I said, "Never mind. I am here to win, not to get defeated. So when my turn will come, I will ask him." I say, "Whose picture is that? Is it Madhubala?" "Swamiji, that is not Madhubala. By the time he talks, I take 3-4 of them." Question is, you win. How you win is not the problem. See, theft is not a sin unless you are caught. Corruption is not bad unless it is proved. Simple technique, is it not? So, once, twice I did, and he caught me. Then started crying, Mummy, Swami is a cheat. I said, look here man, don't cry. Again we'll play, you will win because you are really expert. Again the same technique I did, and when he was winning, his mom said, Swami, food is ready. I said, hey, come on, get up. No, we have to complete it. For him, winning and getting defeated was an issue. For me, it was a time pass. Because till the food is ready, I have to somehow time pass. Therefore, sukha dukkhe same krutva labha labho jayanayo tato yuddhani yujjasva. Live your life. Naivam papam avapsasi. You will never feel dejected or elated. In the same manner. Then what I was doing with the child? Only time pass. Till the food is ready. In the same manner, we all live cheerfully and happily till we die. Never retire from life. Never retire. Keep active. Produce wealth. See? And in this manner, when you keep yourself occupied and busy, you will never have a problem of control of mind. See, friends. Now, many of us have this problem about the minds running here and there, etc. Now, you just find out. Work on that. Rather than complaining, work. I was staying with somebody in Singapore, and a young boy, IT professional, he was telling Swami, I told his wife, I said, your husband is a very rare specimen. He is an IT person, but not interested in gadgets. I know more gadgets than him, although I am a Babaji. And then when I was wanting to have my internet connected, so I said, do you have Wi-Fi? He said, no, Swamiji, you have to fix the wire there. I said, okay, you do your job. I started, immediately I discovered that Wi-Fi I started. I said, hey man, you don't know what you have. Okay, and then she said, Swamiji, he is not interested in anything. He likes only two things, eat good food and sleep. He said, no, not like that. I like good food to eat. But I keep on thinking non-stop. I don't know how to stop thinking. Friends, thinking is not only worrying. It is a habit that we develop. It is technically called as manorajya or habitual thinking. Now this has to be arrested. There are two types of thoughts. One type of thought is the one which is prompted by the force of desires. See? And the second type of thought is the thought which comes by default. See? When you look here. Now look here, enjoy and go away. Oh, this is original or plastic? No, it looks so original. It looks so original, then it must be plastic. See, our mind has developed that habit. Whenever anything is seen, anything is observed, we have to give comment. Who asks? But a habit. Therefore, when we become aware of this phenomena, first of all, let us understand mind has got two aspects. One is perception. Second is projection. Perception, it stops there itself. There is no samsara created. When perception is followed by projection, samsara is created. This is how people fall in love. They don't rise in love. See? One useless boy goes to a garden. All the useless people only go to garden. Those who are busy there, they have got time to go to garden. They are unemployed and unemployable. So one such useless boy went to a garden. And it's not that only boys are useless, girls are equally. So one useless girl, she also went to a garden. And both of them looked at each other and went home. Cinema over. Will such a cinema run? Then second story, second plot. Boy comes and girl comes, they look at each other and they like each other. Let us get married. So they go to the respective cross parents. She tells his father and he tells her father, we want to get married. Both of them, thank God, get lost. Cinema over. It will never run. Third, when the boy comes, looks at her through the corner, and there is a tree which has got a branch going like this. I don't know where from they get, but they do get that. And then the girl comes, and then Gabbar Singh comes from somewhere. He starts teasing her, and then this young boy, what do you think? And dishing 20 minutes. And in that, the director says, villain, you go now. Villain goes away. Then this boy has a wound here only, nowhere else. I also have one. So he has a wound here. And then she will tear off her sari, and like Sai Baba, she tired out. And this fellow goes home, and then he starts looking at the fan all the time. And the vigilance officer said, oh, what happened to our Dabbu? These days he is looking all the time at fans. Has he not seen fan earlier? And in that house, the same thing. What happens to her? These days she is looking lost. She is not talking to anybody. Earlier she was giggling and what happened? Both the places, the investigation begins. Vigilance is set in motion. See how interestingly you are listening? This second part of the story is a projection by the mind. When perception halts and doesn't get followed by projection, samsara is not created. See, friends. Therefore, when we live our life, live in the present moment and forget about it. See? There is no hang-up. Normally what we do is this. If I do this, I will get that, and then I will be happy. Means what? We are postponing our own happiness in the future period of time. Be very attentive. If we are happy at the time of doing that particular job, every job we do only in the present, while doing the job, if we are happy, even God cannot make us miserable. But if we imagine, after this is done, then that will happen, and then I will be happy. Nobody can make us happy because we are ourselves responsible. We don't want to be happy now. Friends, those who are happy now, even God cannot make them miserable. So what is all the Bhagavad Gita's teachings? Be happy, and whenever we are happy, we are in the present. In a school, a teacher told students, there is a story writing competition, children. Any student who writes shortest story and fastest, but story must end a happy end, not a miserable end. Start. One student writes in half a minute, ma'am, done. Others are still struggling, and he has completed the story writing. How come you completed so fast? You told short story, I written. Really? Read it. He reads. There was a man and there was a woman. First sentence. Second sentence. They were standing back to each other. Third sentence. They started walking. Fourth sentence. Thereafter they lived happily. Now those of you understood and laughed. That moment, you are God. Don't search for God anywhere above the clouds. I just came, flight. There was no God. I tried to see around. See, remaining happy is the nearest and the quickest method to be in meditation. Rather than frustrating, Jamaat, what happened? Don't disturb. Why? Meditation in progress, take it too. And what is the progress? Silent suffering inside. See, friends, more than how long you are struggling for meditation, how intensely you are happy, even for a moment, that is more important. Quality is more important than the quantity. See, friends. Therefore, what happens whenever we are doing something, we are unable to understand this principle. That whenever we live for time pass, we are not concerned about victory or defeat. Then, be very attentive. Then, we are at our best. And when we are at our best, that is the fulfillment in life. See, friends, it's not difficult at all. So, what is Karma Yoga now, Bhagavad Gita?